All right, hey everybody. So you guys know that I'm putting together the GBGA fan build, and one thing I want to talk about. So I use the Real Avid Master Armor's toolkit, and one of the things that they have in there is what's called the pivot takedown tool. So essentially, you guys know how it is. The pivot takedown tool, you're almost guaranteed to lose a spring. This makes it a little bit easier. I'm doing this, so obviously I'm not going to try to do it on the bench just because I have a lot of stuff on the bench right now, and I want to try to use the camera as much as I can so you guys can see it. So the tool actually consists of 3 different pieces. Okay, so obviously this is kind of what they look like, and then you have your punch. So when you have this set up, what you're going to do is, typically, like I said, normally you'll be on a bench. The side where the hole is for the spring. So for this, it's going to be on the right hand side. You line it up like this. So I'm doing this. You guys are seeing the top right now. So this is going to go on here just like this. Okay, so the bottom of the red is going to face the bottom of the lower receiver. So once you have that set in there, you can actually go ahead and put the red pin in. So there's a groove side on the bottom. That's going to go along with the track. When you have that, you slide that all the way over, so it's actually covering up the hole. Okay, so you guys can't really see that, but when it goes right there, everything is covering up the hole. It's exactly lined up to where the spring and the pin are going to go. Based on the top, you can actually slide everything in right down the top. So you have a spring first, and then you have your pin. So everything right now is completely lined up. I'm able to verify that through the back there. Everything's lined up. And what I can actually do is you take the little plunger and you push it down. So you can then rotate this. You guys see how I did that? Again, yes, you take this while this is being pushed down and you rotate this. So now this is locked in. The spring is locked in. As long as this stays up, you can take the pin out. Take your takedown pin, and you're able to actually slide it right in to where you want it to go. So you essentially use that as a slave pin. And you guys can kind of, let's see if I can show it to you here. It's actually easier from the back side here. But you can use that as a slave pin. Make sure this is lined up how you want it to go. You hear the click. This is pushed out. You're all set. This you can take right off. And you now have your functioning pivot pin. So everything's lined up where it's supposed to go. Everything's locked. And it works just like that. So super simple. If you guys have ever had any issues with the pivot takedown pin, I know I have. I'm not even gonna lie. I've put together a lot of rifles in my day, and I've never had, or I have had issues in the past. This is a simple tool. Like I said, I try to break it down so you guys can see it on video. It does work super slick. It's super easy. And if you guys are looking for something, if you guys do a lot of your own builds, make sure you're checking out Real Avid. They do put out some of the best gunsmithing tools that I've used in a long time.